What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reacting to Gen Z's aging disaster, okay? Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And fuck with your boy. And subscribe. And share. And yeah, let's just get into it, bro.
Being 30 in the 80s versus being 30 in 2025. And I just gotta say, as a fellow Gen Zer who looks much younger than my actual age, I gotta concur that this is a thing for certain guys and girls. In fact, I've literally met women in their 30s, guys in their 30s who could pass as 21, 22, 23 without a second thought or anybody thinking otherwise. I mean, I don't know what it is, the food, the water. Someone in the comment section said it's a societal trend where there is more water drinking, abstinence from cigs, drugs, alcohol, and declining testosterone levels. People were better when they smoked cigs and weren't pussies. Would rather look old than a twink. Now, this is an insane comment. Brother really just said he would rather look old than a twink, calling essentially Timothy Chalamet a twink for this generation of people. Yeah, no, man, this guy's got to be being paid by a big pharma and big cigarette to have made this such an abomination of a comment. And apparently, based off of the data I'm seeing in this comment section, the data lines up. The less cigarettes you smoke and alcohol you drink, the more young you look over time in comparison to previous generations. I mean, it makes sense. You're taking more care of your body, less poisons in your body, although a lot more people in Gen Z and millennials as well, they vape, which is literally destroying their lungs. However, on the flip side, although you'll have guys like Timothy Chalamet, he's 29 right now, who literally look like they could be a 20-year-old college student. You'll have guys like this who are, I think he was like 22, 23, 24 here, which is crazy thinking about it, who genuinely look like they could be a mid-30s oil rig worker in the middle of Texas. Like, genuinely, yes. A lot of people in this generation look extreme.
This nigga looks like a vampire, bro. Am I tripping? This nigga looks like he will really take my soul, bro. Like, pause. Whoa. Whoa. Pause.
Extremely young for their age. But then you'll have individuals like this who look extremely respectfully old like this. And considering the fact in the image that we see right here on the screen that all these people are literally Gen Zers, they're all in their early to mid 20s, it's just scary actually. And this was a video that I uploaded about a month ago, as you can see, titled Gen Z is Aging Like Milk, if you guys want to go check that out. But I just want to show you a clip from this section as to show you guys what I was talking about. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, if there's something in the air, in the water, in the food, or all three of the above, but this is getting bad.
Do you want to know their ages just for fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so Samantha is 26.
Oh.
Nicole is 24.
Oh my god.
Harriet is 24.
Oh my god.
And then Jess is 25.
Wow.
And this was an actual plastic surgeon, I believe, some kind of MD related to cosmetics, and he himself was in disbelief. And a lot of this stems from alcohol consumption, cigarettes, not exercising, Botox, cosmetic surgeries that a lot of these younger individuals try to use.
Man, some of y'all look crazy with them puffer lips, nigga. Y'all look like blowfish, bro. I don't know why this trend of getting bigger lips is fucking, bro. Like, there's a certain extent you gotta, like, bro, why do we go above and beyond this shit, bro, when we find out new shit, bro? Can we just go to, like, the regular limit? Like, I get it, you wanna have bigger lips, but we don't gotta go, like, bro, we don't gotta go to the cartoonish level now. Okay? Let's just increase them a little bit, bro. A little bit, bro. We don't gotta go crazy, bro. I don't know who you trying to kiss, bro. I don't know,
to get an older, more mystique and elegant look, and then it just backfires. You literally just make yourself look older than you actually are, because a lot of older women are also getting these cosmetic surgeries as well. So when you have a whole bunch of older women who are doing the same things that a lot of younger women are doing as well, you then, like, you start to blur the lines, and a lot of people just, they look the same. Like, you can't, a 21-year-old looks like she's 30 and a 40-year-old looks like she's 30. They both look like they're the same age, and then it's just like, whoa, you can't even tell anymore, right? But it's bad. It's worse for the younger individuals, because it's much harder to look younger for an older person than it is easier for a younger person to look older. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that doesn't confuse anyone. Mind you, this guy right here is actually 40 years old. Check this out right here.
So I'm almost 40. I'm almost 40 years old. But
Bitch ass nigga, shut
who
up,
cares
bro.
how
He knows
old
what
you
he's
look?
doing. This nigga look
Like,
good for his
why are we
age, bro. Shut
arguing
up.
about this? Like,
Guy's just flexing, bro. He knows he looks good for his age. I mean, he looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie. And in the comment section, I usually don't read my comments, but it's funny given the context of this video. Someone said the almost 40-year-old guy looks better than the ones in the beginning, and literally, yeah, he does. But there's this one video I wanted to show you guys titled "Gen Z's Aging Epidemic" by Cole Hastings. It speaks volumes, and I think he made some valid points here.
Can we all agree that beauty standards are absolutely cooked? Dudes will see a picture of Ice Spice without makeup, then call her chopped.
I don't know why niggas are tripping about Ice Spice, bro. She just looks like a girl who, like a normal girl who just took off her fucking makeup, bro. I don't know why niggas was hating, bro. The same niggas that was hating on Ice Spice. I'm telling you, 60, not even 60, 70 to 85% of them niggas, if Ice Spice walked in the room, them niggas is folding. I'm looking at you. I don't know why you niggas is hating on Ice Spice, bro. She just looks like a normal person.
With a dead rose emoji, not realizing they just
Literally.
exposed themselves as never having stayed the night with a woman before.
Literally, bro. Like, guys, don't do that. Like, respectfully, if you don't realize that women wear makeup and, you know, hair extensions and eyelashes and lipstick and lip gloss and all these little various types of beauty enhancers out in public at this point in time, either you never had a girlfriend, you probably didn't grow up with sisters, or I don't know, like, did you just not see your mom, like, wake up in the morning and do her makeup routine? Have you not, like, been around women at all? Like, seriously.
What we frequently choose to consume through our eyes and ears drastically affects how we perceive the world and establishes a baseline level of expectations for each of those things. If you grow up in a culture where people say hi to you as you walk by them, it will feel weird when someone doesn't. If you get most of your dopamine from highly stimulating sources, any slow, monotonous task is going to feel painful. And if you spend most of your time engaging with humans on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, where people post how they look 1% of the time, often with filters and touch-ups included, anytime you aren't on those platforms, average or even objectively very attractive people are just going to look okay to you.
And that is a problem, guys. And shout out to Cole Hastings again, because now you're training your brain to have a new higher standard of a baseline. The baseline default of what you see in the real world versus social media is going to be higher because of the content you're consuming. The algorithms are constantly feeding you highly filtered, highly edited, model tier-esque individuals who you rarely see in the real world, if not ever, because a lot of them don't even exist. Even models, they put on makeup and they edit their photos and they do the most to have the best appearance for social media. But do most people realize that this is mostly fake and fabricated? No. So then people go out into the real world having this new baseline and literally looking at an average person and thinking they're ugly when they're not. They're just a regular looking human being, you know? And this is my problem with the looksmaxxing space is they're pushing this high ass standard that not all guys can make, man. Like sharp ass jawline, massive muscles, luscious hair and high cheekbones like what's that Superman guy who played Superman,
Bro.
Henry Cavill.
Nigga, Henry Cavill is so fine, nigga. Nigga, if I was, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'll let him hit, bro. I'll let him hit, bro. If I was, nigga, not no gay shit, nigga, pause. But if I was, I'm taking them back shots. No gay shit, nigga, pause.
Like brother in Christ, most people will never look like Henry Cavill, and I gotta say, I think I heard people calling Henry mid as well. I think I saw some girls online or some guys calling Henry mid. This is when you know a society is mentally ill. Like truly, calling a 1 out of 1 million face mid is just diabolical.
No other generation has dealt with this at the scale at which it is present today. The pillars of beauty, influencers and celebrities spamming Botox and other injections, are quietly deciding that this is what young people should aspire to look like. And as a result, these treatments have become socially acceptable for people who aren't even old enough to get a tattoo.
Yo, whoa. This says, getting my nose done at 14 was the best decision of my life. Now, I don't think she's actually 14 in this video. I hope not, because she looks old as hell. Well, for 14, she would look very old relative to how in real life 14-year-olds look. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised. There are many 14.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm slowly starting. There's no excuse though, but I slowly kind of understand why niggas are getting caught up with underage women, bro. I slowly understand, bro. Number one, bitches be lying. Number two, they look older than they're supposed to. Number three, niggas don't ask. Oh yeah, I said bitches be lying, but like false pretenses. But as a nigga, bro, you should be able to see, bro, not just by looks, but like by mannerisms, by the way they answer questions, the mentality, bro. But I understand why some niggas might get caught up by underage women, bro. I get it.
18-year-olds out here nowadays doing the most, and then
I don't
they're
I
getting
don't I don't
surgeries out here and
condone it.
Botox who look like they could be in their
If
20s.
niggas
And
that
why?
are
It's
gonna come
because
at
of the
me, but I know
culture we
like
live in.
This is
probably
a big reason we are
10
seeing the
people don't
sentiment
watch this
shared
video.
that Gen Z is not aging well, especially in regards
But
to women. There are countless examples of women in
if
their
someone
late teens
thinks
and
I'm
early
saying
20s
some
getting
bullshit,
Botox
no,
and
I'm
lip filler
not.
to
I
enhance their
don't condone
appearance,
that shit.
either
There's
too
no
young to
excuse.
understand the consequences or too young to care.
That is crazy. Let's go back. She said, how I
But I
feel
get
since
it though.
I've been getting Botox every 4 months
Okay.
since 17. And what does she look like? I don't know her age right now, but I'm going to assume she's somewhere between 18 to possibly 21. And
She
ladies
look
and gentlemen,
rude
how,
as
how old does she
fuck. I
look?
don't
I'm
know
going to be
why,
honest. She looks
bro.
like, I'm going to assume 25,
I feel
26, but
like
she could be 4 years
she
younger than
thinks
that,
she's
you
the
know? And I'm
shit.
being
Bro,
very
am I just
nice here.
hating?
I'm
I'm just
being
hating.
very
I'm
nice.
sorry.
I just
I'm
got to
not a
say,
hating
she's
ass
Gen
nigga.
Z. She's obviously Gen Z, but what she's doing
I
to her
only hate on
face
niggas that get
is
bitches
not
and get
going
money.
to let her age gracefully. And I
The
think Gen
exact
Z is going to have
opposite
problems with aging
of
gracefully.
me.
They already call you, by the time you're 26, you're unk. Bruh, back in the day, unk was reserved for the balding
Back in the
guy who's
day,
like 40,
jingle, jingle,
45 years
jingle.
old with two 10-year-old nieces and shit who comes over occasionally to bring them out for ice cream. Now we're calling people in their 20s unk. It's incredible.
Botox comes with a host of side effects, including vision problems, muscle weakness, and even drooping eyelids 4
Damn,
weeks
babe.
after injection.
Is that
She got a
worth it,
permanent
guys? Because I
wink.
know both men and women get Botox to relax the muscles in their faces, to reduce wrinkles and fine lines, and to accentuate the sharpness of specific
I don't know
features.
what's
Like, I
wrong
get
with
it, and
you,
I
bro.
don't care if you do. It has its use cases, but I'm just saying, at a certain age, when you're this young, do you really need Botox at all? Especially if it's gonna risk you getting what is called
Damn.
ptosis. She can't even open
She
up her
look
left eyebrow,
crazy.
at least not fully.
Still
Again, we
hitting
live in a
though,
very
right?
looks-centered, focused society, and this is not gonna end well. And again, it's
Put an
only
eye
making
patch over
these
that
people look way
motherfucker.
older than they actually are. Prime example is Clavicular here. He's only 19, by the way. Guy looks like he's 24, by the way, though. No 19-year-old should be looking like this,
Lock in,
respectfully.
nigga.
That's crazy. Honestly, in comparison to Timothy Chalamet, who's 29 right now, Clavicular looks older. Yeah, crazy.
And the thing about these treatments is they don't even necessarily give you the beauty you were striving for. They just make you look older than you actually are. The pressure to look both youthful but mature enough to have a sophisticated look instead of a childish look is certainly something young people feel now more than ever, and it's even spread to guys too in the form of looksmaxxing. We got this Clavicular guy I brought up a couple videos ago promoting Botox, injecting testosterone, and bone smashing to improve your jawline.
I'm so glad he brought up Clavicular. I mean, the guy's going viral for doing just crazy, absurd shit. Literally taking a metal object and smashing his cheekbones in order to try and achieve more prominent cheekbones. It's ridiculous.
Not familiar with bone smashing, you say? This is a pseudoscientific protocol in which one repeatedly hits their cheekbones with a hard object to create microfractures that are supposed to help them grow back bigger. And that's another thing indicative of youth that the youth clearly wants to get rid of. Chubby cheeks.
I mean, if you want to get rid of chubby cheeks, bro, just go to the gym, get a lower body fat percentage. If you want to get rid of bloat, decrease your overall sodium intake. And in order to combat that, potassium is really good. Potassium is found in coconut water, bananas. What else? I think certain veggies and fruits. Basically, just increase your potassium intake. And I think it should, in exchange, decrease or expel the amount of sodium in your body, which then gets rid of that bloat in your face. In conjunction with a lower body fat percentage, it should reveal your facial features better. And that's a healthy way to go about it instead of smashing your face with a hammer or a metal object. And by the way, because I already know where he's going with this image right here, when you're younger, it's perfectly natural to have more face fat because that is what makes you more youthful, right? As you increase in age and you get older, you start to lose more face fat and collagen, which then exposes
God
and accentuates
damn.
more fine lines.
This nigga been through shit, bro. Damn, Unc. This nigga will tell you, bro, this nigga been through World War I and II, nigga. And you still pushing this shit, nigga. Nah, bro. Hey, respect, bro. Hey, I wish I never get to this age, actually, bro. If I live past 50, yo, I'm gonna start doing egregious shit. I can't lie, bro. I'm gonna start going skydiving, swimming with sharks, nigga. I'm gonna do white people shit, bro. I can't lie. Cause I ain't trying to live to a point where my bones start hurting and shit, bro.
Lines and wrinkles. It's funny
Not
how
even
older
that, bro. I'm
people want
not
to have
trying to
more
live
face
to a
fat. Younger
point where
people
I
want
really
less
gotta
face fat.
actively
Yet
take
again,
care
it
of my fucking
proves we
health.
all
Nah, I'm
want
not trying
what
to
we
do
don't have.
that.
And that is
Life's
what
too
is
short,
currently
man.
destroying us, honestly.
When we're young, fat on the
Actually, it's
face is
too
evenly
long.
distributed, but it has pockets that plump up in places like the forehead and the cheeks. But what's a beauty standard that's considered highly aspirational now? Hollow cheeks. So we have teenagers who watch videos like this, a video that's already gotten 1 million views in 3 weeks, doing gua sha, 1 million different facial treatments, and maybe even Ozempic just to reach a face that was normally reserved for old people. Having more fat in your face actually fills out wrinkles and fine lines, making them less noticeable and making you look younger. So the sad irony is that in the process of pursuing eternal youth, Gen Z ends up looking older than if they were just to let their bodies naturally age, further contributing to their body image issues.
And I just gotta say, he's absolutely right. Guys, please just take care of your bodies, drink water, sleep right, go to the gym, lift weights, run. Actually, focus on your cardio and eat healthy, chicken.
And eat pussy, nigga. And ass. Sometimes. I'm recommending this. I'm recommending this thing to you, not to me. I'm just saying you. Okay, I don't get bitches, but I'm sure you do, bro. So you go do that. That shit.
Fish, avocados are good. I personally try to stay away from raw veggies. Cooked veggies are good. You want to try and stay away from raw veggies though, because we don't have, I believe, the enzymes, gut bacteria, and dual stomach components in order to process raw veggies, which will then increase your oxalate levels in your body. Oxalates then bind to calcium, which we all need for the building of our bones. So if you're eating raw veggies or drinking raw veggies all the time and they're increasing your oxalate levels, which can form kidney stones, by the way, aka calcium oxalate stones. So if you have an issue with that, likely it's caused by raw veggies all the time and lack of water. Aside from that, I just want to say, take care of your body. If you're still young in your 20s, you don't need all this extensive Botox or surgery unless it's medically necessary or you were born with some kind of genetic abnormality or something like that, and it'll make you feel more confident. Go for it. But if you're just a regular person and you don't need it, I would advise
Damn,
go.
bro. Jenna Ortega fine as fuck, nigga. My lord, nigga. Oh, Kosiam. How many cows for Jenna, bro? Jenna, how many cows do you want, bro? Yo. Every day on every Wednesday, bro, I think about her, bro. God damn. Anyway,
Going the natural route
Jenna Ortega
first
fine
before
as
touching any of
fuck,
this
man.
stuff, but that's just my 2 cents. And yeah, what are your thoughts and opinions down below about? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below about this.
Hey, bro, that was a good video, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro. Just grow up, bro. You don't need fucking surgery and what. Unless you actually need it, because there's some conditions and what. But yo, bro, nigga, just work out, bro, and stop caring what people think, and then you'll be fine. But thanks for watching, bro. Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna go eat my Christmas leftovers, and yeah. I'm X. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. And yeah, I'm X and I'm out.